We are talking Kennedy Boateng, our central defender. Thank you for granting us this interview. Kennedy, Dinamo is having a great run, 13 games without defeating the league. How confident do you feel now in the team, in our defense after this very good series?
Okay, also thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to see you guys here. And for me, I think we have really worked hard for this moment, not losing like unbeaten for going on 13 games. For us, I think it's all about hard work, determination, and being humble, and also always try to listen to what the coaches always tell us. So because without them, we can't make it to this level, and I think without us, they can also make it to this level. So I think it's all, I would say it's collective, collective words, and for me, we have really worked hard to be in this position. So I'm very proud of us.
Joining the team in the summer, at a difficult moment for Dinamo, after a season where the team barely avoided relegation, did you expect such a strong campaign?
Well, for me, for mine, I would say my point of view, because I came to Dinamo, to probably to prove something, also to keep also improving, And for me, there was not a lot of pressure on me, because I heard last season the team was not really doing well, but you can see, we have a good coach, we have good players, quality, and for us, when you come here, we are like family. I think that has really helped us a lot, So for us, we hear a lot of people, saying negative stuff about the team, but for us, we are the ones playing and we know what we have to do on the field of play. So for us, I think we have really kept our focus very 100%. That has really helped us to this far.
It's looking like the main objective for this season, the playoffs, will be achieved. How do you feel the team? Do you think you can reach for the new step? Do you think you can be title contenders? Maybe in the playoffs?
For us, a lot of fans, wish to be in the top 6 and also to probably win the championship. But for us at this moment, we have 4 games more to play, and that is where we are focused on, And the next game is against Faro, so the main focus now is on Saturday, to win against Faro. So that's the main objective now for this week.
After spending most of your career in Austria and then some years in Portugal, how did you adapt to Bucharest, Romania? How did you adapt to the city in general?
For me, I started my football journey, my professional football journey in Austria. I played in Austria for about 6 years, and I also went to Portugal to play like 2 years in the top league. So for me, I've been in Europe for so long, and it was really for me to adapt, easily to adapt in the Romanian league, because this is, for me, I always say it's all about mentality, how you are focused on the field of play. You don't need to probably always play a good game, but I think for me, the attitude is really important, I always say attitude is everything. So for me, it was not really difficult for me to adapt because I've really experienced a lot of, great leagues. So for me, it was a little bit easier for me.
Coming to Romania seems to have been a great decision for you. You've become one of the best defenders, I can say, in the league, one of the most appreciated players for Dinamo. Do you feel now, after a few months here, that it was the best decision for you in this part of your career to come here to Romania, to Dinamo?
For me, I think, as a football player, you always have to improve, Yes. Of course, a lot of fans will like you, how you play. A lot of people will say you are the best defender. For me, but I just try to stay humble and keep improving and keep learning. And the most important thing for me is to be humble, That is why I can really grow. So, of course, a lot of people say I'm the best defense in the league or whatever. But for me, I want to do more, It's not enough for me, and I can't really feel relaxed because a lot of people are proud of me, I think I need to improve more and also work more.
We have a constant discussion during the period when you are called to the national team. But I am curious, how difficult it is for you the transition? You're going from here to Bucharest, you are going to the national team, you have to fly back. How many hours do you have to spend on flights? Is it very difficult for you when you go to the national team?
For me, of course, it's difficult, but in the professional football, you always have to adapt, because at the end of the day, you have to play for your club. You have to really play good for your club before you can get to the national team. And also for me, I've been to the national team so many times, even before joining Dinamo. So it wasn't something new for me. I've really adapted it for so long. So for me, it was really normally easy for me. But you can't always say you are tired, traveling, going to Africa and coming back to. Of course, you feel tired a little bit, but this is what I always say. You have to have this mentality, this is professional football, you know. So you always have to adapt, and that's the situation.
We have an important game now against Faro on our fortress at home, arată-ți, where you feel so good. You haven't lost this season. Dinamo could make a strong step towards the playoffs. So how do you see this game during this streak of yours?
For us, you know, the most important thing is to be ready on Saturday because that's the main focus. And we shouldn't think about the previous games because it's already passed.
Yeah.
So the most important thing is now is to focus on the game on Saturday. And we know against Faro, I think we also know that they are a good team. You know, we don't have to feel overconfidence in the game. For us, the maximum focus is to go on the game on Saturday to give everything because we also need the 3 points. Of course, a lot of people say we are almost 95% in the playoff, but for us, we don't think so, you know. We need to do more. I think for us, we want to win all the 4 games, you know, to feel comfortable in going to the playoff. So for me, the main focus is to probably give 100% on Saturday for the fans and also for the team and make sure we get the maximum 3 points.
A very important game for the fans will be in 10 days against the prezentei National Arena. You played the first game, 45,000 Dinamo fans. Now we play as an away team. Do you see let's say, eager for revenge, or the revenge is not on your mind, just to have a good game and you'll see in the end what the result will be?
Oh, okay. For my side as a player, I will not say it's a revenge, but probably for the fans, it's a revenge for them. But, you know, as a player, you don't have to go to a game like prezentei, playing against them and trying to say you are going for a revenge, you know. It's a derby game, you know, anything is possible, we can probably go and maybe we can lose the game and also win the game. But for me, the main focus is attitude, you know, mentality and making sure you want to win the game, you know, you have to give more. So hopefully we'll see what happens next week with them.
Dinamo is barely conceding goals this period. Now you've become one of the best defensive team in the league. What does that mean for you as a defensive player?
For me, it's very good to feel at this moment, you know, not conceding a lot of goals and also being one of the best defenders in the league. For me, I think we are doing well, and I cannot say it's only me alone. I think it's about collective. I know it's a teamwork because without a team, I can defend alone, and without me, they can also not defend alone. So I think it's a teamwork that has really helped us so far.
How does it feel as a player to see so much support for Dinamo, with thousands of fans going with you in away games? In Sibiu, you had 4,000 fans, Craiova, Iași, Cluj, wherever you have all the support around you. How do you feel as a player?
I think for me, this season, the fans has really played a big part in a lot of games that we've really won, because for me, as a football player, without fans, you know, it's always difficult, you know. But when we always play and we see the fans, you know, even home games, away games, it always boosts our confidence, give us a big morale, you know, to even play more. Even when we are not doing well, when you hear the fans shouting, it helps you to even give more, to run more, to give everything more. So for me, they have really played a big part in this season for us.
And because I mentioned the fans, our tradition here at Radio Dinamo in the end is to send a message for Dinamo fans before these very important games.
Well, what I can say is that for now, we are really proud of you guys, and we just want you to keep supporting us, because without you, we are not Dinamo. And without us, I think you are also not Dinamo. So we should just come on as a family and just keep supporting us. And we are always going to make you proud. Hi, Dinamo.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, man.